are 21 different times during the week that people could get food at 22 different locations. The total number of people served in 2013 was 281,948. The average number of people served per week averaged around 5,422 people. None of the staff is paid. All the people who help are solely volunteers. There are more than 100 businesses that donate food to FoodNet, some being Panera, Russ's, Super Saver, Eileen's Cookies, Auntie Anne's, Chipotle, Hy-Vee, Bryan LGH Hospital, Famous Dave's, Green Bin, KFC, Natural Grocers, Old Chicago, Olive Garden, Pepsi, Runza, Sunmart, U-Stop, and many more. Foods donated usually consist of bread, soda, fruit, milk, cookies, vegetables, and pie.
I saw people living that I could tell were living on the poverty line. We got to experience a small portion of what they had to go through daily as we crossed a barrier into a part of their lives. No one there was judging anyone else, and the volunteers only wanted to help and make things better for the people coming in. It makes a tremendous difference in their lives because the people don't have to worry about when their next meal might be. It felt good to help, and it was a very rewarding feeling helping out any way that we could. I could tell that they were very grateful for what we did for them, and it was an eye-opening experience just to see how many people are struggling and rely on FoodNet.
We saw different ethnicities, and they were not judged on income amounts or gender or race, just whether they need food or not. Most of the people who came were white or elderly people. Also, the helpers who put the whole event together were elderly members of the church rather than young people. This shows the generation gap and views upon the homeless, foodless, and needs. Another observation we had was how respectful the people that came in were towards the rules and took only what they needed from the different food piles.
During her presentation at Visions and Ventures, Vicki Robin stated that nearly 40% of the world's food is wasted. With such a large amount of food going to waste, it is important that people make the most of these resources. With the motto, "Tummy fill, not landfill," FoodNet aims to stop the waste of food and meet the human needs. Vicki Robin also said that over 49 million people are food insecure and fail to receive a proper diet full of vital nutrients. Because of these startling statistics, it is obvious that food plays a large role in a person's everyday life. As a community, Vicki Robin said that it is important that we live well together and help provide food to others. FoodNet does not waste any of the food that is donated. Recipients are encouraged to take seconds until there is little left over. What is left over can be taken to a different FoodNet site for other people to take. Food that is expired or is not good to use is given to farmers for their animals. This shows that FoodNet is passionate about their motto and will make the most of every donation that is given to them. By providing nutritious food to those who can't afford it, we are breaking down borders and building a stronger community by assuring that everyone receives a proper diet.
FoodNet got started because of Pastor Lincoln Justice and Mr. Frank Marsh. They began planning FoodNet in the May of 1985 along with Pastor Gil Vischer. They saw the need around Lincoln because poor people who dug through garbage cans to scavenge for food. They thought that it was ridiculous that so many stores threw out too ripe of food that could not be sold, but could still be eaten. They thought about how they could gather all this food that is being thrown away and to be sorted for people in need. By having this food donated instead of thrown away, it would eliminate the factor of disease because people would not be digging for this food out of garbage cans. The three men also wanted to help homeless, transient, elderly, and low-income families that fell through the cracks of the legal guidelines. Therefore, anyone can come take fresh fruits and vegetables back to their families for them to eat. In July 1985, for 3 days, the three men asked 5 grocery stores to donate food that could not be sold because it was not presentable, and they delivered it to 12 families. This is just the beginning of FoodNet. There are now multiple locations every day at different times of the day for anyone to come and receive fresh food to fill their tummies and the tummies of their family.